Okay, hello, welcome back to Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver Remastered. Thank you again to the developers for the free key. Obviously, you know, you Raziel and all Raziel are very different beings. But let's, obviously, you know, this is Shifter Raziel. It's not just a difference in the way the character is. This is his Shifter skin. But yeah, we will continue to creep around and continue the legacy of... He has a face now. Raziel's journey, his unfortunate journey, trying to regain his body and, you know, all the things that go wrong, right? So that is definitely a collectible, it's not in this realm. Okay, right, so we know where we need to go, and it's in the window to the left. You know, I have played this before, so there's that. Excuse me? You ate the other one, and as a result I didn't get to eat either of you, because I got greedy, I guess. So he ate the soul of that one. Come on, you should be dead by now, just because you ate the other guy. We don't need to fight everything, but, you know, welcome back. All enjoy. No digging in the ground for you. What do you think you're doing? There's a combat roll, that's interesting. There's a thing hidden behind you. Raziel's skill, Angel of Death. The elder offered me a solution to my flowing existence. If I would stalk the material plane, slaying my former brethren, then I would have the chance to avenge myself against Kain. How could I refuse such an offer? Never would have found this in the original, because this is definitely hidden in a place that might be off camera. But maybe... maybe you can get here. I don't know. It's a very interesting location, certain. Okay. You can't jump whilst we're locked into combat. Out of combat. Okay. Is this climbable? I feel like, you know, there's a pillar of that. It doesn't seem like it's necessarily meant to be climbable. Okay. Trying to get him to land on specific ledges. Sometimes the oh, come on. We're on that. He's fighting it. He doesn't want to be up there. It's almost like they don't want you to be climbing this piece of physics. No, it slid him off. Okay, but we can change from combat to now to combat. It's real. I guess now that we've got a new skin.
Material Reaver.
I am a material.
Spectral Reaver. Material Reaver.
Zombie. Vampire. Aim skins. Raziel skins. Shifter Reborn. Reaver of Souls. Angel of Death. What the heck is this? Okay, he's a Resident Evil enemy with a big red glowing heart. That's his only weak point. He's still got a face! Leon S. Kennedy. Why have they given... Like, he's got the glow as though he's supposed to absorb it into his throat gullet. Why do they give them faces? Like, he didn't have a jawline, he lost that. That's why he's sort of... Oh, we almost made that. He accidentally jumped on there with this skin. This skin was determined to go up there. Hello! Okay, we almost got out of bounds. Oh, come on. You couldn't grab it then? This skin seems very eager to break the rules. Okay, there's an invisible wall up there, but you get the point. But thank you again for the developers to the key. Very, very much appreciated. We could probably even take shortcuts and end up there where we're not meant to be yet. Facts! Fact, I can literally see a way to do that. Oh, come on. There's an invisible wall preventing getting up onto that. Fire invisible. Because they say, we know what you're up to. If you jump onto that piece of physics, you'll get up that. if I do this instead? Oh, there's an invisible wall right there. Because they know that I would try to get up here, and that would be a shortcut up out of the level to up to there, wouldn't it? He can almost literally jump up that. Like, if the scenery wasn't preventing him with invisible walls and everything. Okay. I hate the way he starts creeping, though. You know, it's like I'm trying to move and creep. Okay, so we're meant to go this way. We're probably meant to go in here and seal. Rather than trigger something, but we need to go into the cemetery, which is wide open for us. Point activated. But again, you know, experience from having played the original. Hang on. Is my view of the world backwards? Is... Okay, now I think this is still the cemetery. It's just there's a big old entrance way up to it. I mean, we're killing them easily enough. Yeah, we've obviously done the original. So I know what I'm doing. The door that we can't open. If only there was a window. Stop creeping, though. Okay, and then there's this big spot here, which is where we're going to steal a body. He never has his own body. Again. Which is why he's on his unfortunate journey. No, stream's running fine. Oh, stream might have died there for a moment. Okay, yeah. We're gonna steal a body.
In this crypt, I discovered ethereal gases rising from the mouldering corpse within. As I neared, I felt a distinct spiritual pull. And the closer I approached, the more that pull intensified.
Down an X. I feel like I struggled for a long time to get him to transfer to the spiritual realm, to the normal realm in the original.
In the end, it was not difficult.
It was.
I projected myself down into that tomb.
He stole a body because he doesn't have his own body anymore, because that got destroyed by the washing machine.
A loathsome vessel, but with an effort of will.
A cosmic washing machine. The swirly toilets. Okay, so we need to charge the Reaver. I need to specifically stand there. Like there's a red marker, so it's like you should stand right here. Okay, so we charge the Reaver. But we can't open doors. Are there any other hidden spots in here whilst we're here? But I don't think we've got a power either. I'll strange constantly whilst in the material realm. I know. Okay. If I hold LB, I can do interesting things. That's the one that I'm trying to do. Obviously, we don't have the power to do it, so we need to go this way. Back out! Because we don't have the blinding power yet. And these are just branches, but I'm sure they were meant to be, like, Thulu's. The Elder Gods. Tentacles reaching up for us to punish us for stealing the body. You know, because he didn't want that to happen. I'm sure that's what they're meant to be. Is, you know, progress on his tentacles from before. Except now they've come out the ground because they found us and they're trying to stop us escaping. I can just... Can just run away. Don't need to be fighting these. That one just turned into a spirit. So much brighter in the original. It's crazy, right? Stop creeping. That's the one thing I'd like them to patch. You're just running along and you start creeping. Like, why start creeping?
It says she won't go near the place.
I tell you, the pillars are haunted.
Haunted?
I heard a woman's voice talking and moaning, and there was no one there.
How many vampires have you killed? And you can't face down one ghost?
I knew who these were. Vampire hunters, scouring the countryside, destroying what had once been my kind.
They look so different in the past with scars on their faces.
What is that?
Tattoos.
A vampire or a
And
demon?
humans.
Where?
Tattoos.
Here.
Get him!
Very
Quickly.
different.
No mercy.
Oh, you guys appeared from nowhere? Mad Max future people, regular hair. Just a fun. Mad Max people, normal people. Hey, stop that. I didn't get to eat her
These were
song.
Mobius's hunters, mercenaries enlisted in his crusade to exterminate the vampires. His insignia was unmistakable. But this meant I'd been captive in the underworld for centuries.
The tattoo on their face that
I had lost 5
isn't there
years.
on the modern
Then I knew
version.
what ghost it was that haunted the
Unmistakable.
pillars. Ariel, the spectre of the murdered Balan's guardian. Perhaps she could provide the answers I sought. But first I would have to find a way out of this cemetery.
You mean Ariel? Ariel. Okay, that needs a Darkness Reaver. Also, I saw the way out. You know, tactical camera placement. Or maybe you couldn't see it in the ethereal realm. Or maybe things change between realms. This might not have been this way. Excuse me? Really? A nice convenient way up to take a shortcut is not allowed. Like, he can jump on that. Look, he jumps on it, but it's not letting him stand on it because you're not meant to be up there, because you could clearly utilize this piece of physics to jump up onto the top there where we're not meant to be yet. But there's a very obvious jump there. Very obvious. Could you stop creeping? See how there's an invisible wall? Because they know that you would use that to get up there. And then be up there.
This temple's facade hinted at some ancient vampire origin, for it bore the sign of the Reaver and was marked with the elemental symbol of light. The mystery of the Reaver might be answered within, but this edifice was too high for me to reach.
So too high for me to reach. If only I could jump onto this lower platform, onto here, and then glide over. Or onto here, and then up there. Too high for me to reach. Obvious. I could jump back up to those windows, but I don't think there'd be any points. There's nothing in that one. So high, far too high for me to reach.
Another temple, this one marked with the elemental symbol of darkness. This edifice, like the other one, was too high for me to reach.
But again, I could... If only I was allowed up the bit where I was before. If only I could jump on that outcropping right there, I might just be able to make that, you know? Be here. If I save the game now, would I be stuck here for eternity? Okay, good. Good. Checkpoints, of course. Checkpoints. To prevent you from soft locking. Okay, we've already got the thing, which is good. Far too high to me, possibly to reach. At all. Far too high to possibly reach. I could again climb up that and get up there. Far too high. Secrets back there. Up creeping. Interesting. There was a shortcut here all along. Far too high to possibly ever ever make it onto there. Also, what's he gliding on? He has no cape. Here he's using his tattered wings. Here T-pose for dominance. Just T-pose down on them. Stop creeping. He's just a very, very powerful vampire. Okay, we should stop messing about and carry onward. Okay, here's where we need both Reavers. Light and dark.
An ancient gate, sealed by the powers of light and darkness, barred the way to the pillars beyond. To depart this place and continue my journey, I would have to find the means to open it.
Like having both the dark and light powers. What I need to do is figure out where is different that allows me to get up. I'm not allowed onto there. Checkpoint activated. We don't have the right power. Now I wonder, does the local map show the differences? Okay, there's some stairs over there that leads to pillar. And that's another one to another temple. And there's somewhere tertiary as well. Figuring out what is where. I can also do that to traverse between realms. Because somewhere there was a point, not over here, where something gets higher and lower. The advantage of doing this is we can just literally see where there's a go back to the material realm. Stupid that I can't climb that stupid pillar. There is an item up there, but again, you know, we're not meant to be there yet. I'm only seeing this point. Do you know what's really stupid? Is we obviously chose to go to the ethereal realm. Normally, that should keep all your full health. It didn't. Okay. I am not seeing a way to go. But let's just follow the checkpoints. Back over here? Really? I guess so. So for anyone that has adverts, everyone's now to stop adverts.
Raziel, fallen hero, renegade and traitor. What is this? How do you know me? Raziel, what are you? Why should they know your name? You are
The hair. It's very different.
My method of entering the physical realm was not altogether original. But where had these beings come from?
Okay, wasn't this the start of the next chapter after this as well? Like, you know, the fight is in the next chapter. I guess they've reordered things a bit. Guess they've reordered it a bit. Stop creeping. Some fire. Probably good quality of life changes though, if, you know, save as many transitions if they can just put it all together in one. That's actually pretty good, you know, if that's the case. That's the one I'm trying to do. Nothing up there? No. Something.
The Reaver did not seem to activate this orb. I had to find the means to enhance the blade further.
Okay. He can swim. Wasn't there a big fire here a moment ago? Okay. Ironically, it's brighter in this world. Anything down here? I feel like there might have been something up there. Activated. This is brighter. Ah, this is where we were for, of course, I should remember. We were trying to come up here because we didn't have the means to go higher. Which is why we needed to be able to be in the physical world to swim. Ornamental shield. Oversized stone shield is carved with innumerable eyes. It appears to merely decorative in nature and probably designed to be placed upon a pedestal of the hands of a statue before it was misplaced. Was it misplaced or was it laid to rest at the tomb of that person? I feel like it might have been deliberately placed. I hate the reverse swimming. Reverse controls are stupid. Thankfully, we never have to do that stupid climb ever again. Bum, bum. Probably designed to go here. Considering there are two of them. It's opened another door. I'll stop there. Right, in we go. Bum, bum, bum. ominously quiet in here. Ow. Don't mind me just eating your friends. I'm spinning my head round 360 degrees. It's a side effect of stealing a corpse. Don't question it. Don't question. No, you want to. Ha! Now, there is an easier way, yes, and we're probably supposed to be in the spectral realm, but no, just for intents and purposes, demonstrated the ability to break the laws of nature. Stop creeping. Stop creeping. Stop creeping. I'm gonna hear that. It's gonna be annoying. Hey, roots. Did they kill each other? Because I didn't hit him there. Didn't know they could hit each other like that. Stop creeping. We made it outside.
Edifice, marked with the elemental light symbol, was clearly much older than the ruins and the rest of the cemetery. The door was far too high to reach, and to open it, it seemed the Reaver would need to be imbued with the power of darkness. Clearly, I had more to accomplish before I could discover what lay within.
Don't mind me. Just gonna avoid fighting you. Hey. Mind. I was in the middle of something there. Brute. I'm gonna beat your friend for that. Ow. Hey, what the heck? That brought everyone back to life because I got interrupted eating their soul? What is that? Roots. I don't know why we feel the physical need to rip their soul out like that. Places to impale people. Stonehenge. Obviously, you know, we need the Vex Reaver to go that way anyway, so it's kind of irrelevant that you can maybe see to jumping up there, but going in here. Finally, Tangier decides to say, am I working? Right, let's send the text.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Don't know why it takes like an hour for that to decide to open the page for the test. It's like, come on. Technically, it was an hour and a half. I opened it way before the stream. Crazy. Because I know that it takes stupidly forever to open. You have to check, because sometimes it's like, nah, you haven't got the thing open. Half about to get it to work. Eat them all. They're all dead. Okay. Any secret ways? No secret ways. I don't mind them putting all this as one chapter rather than, you know, breaking it up repeatedly. I think this is a good quality of life. The heck was that? As I was jumping over there. The heck was that? Hey. Again. You lock onto this one. No, fine. Right. Well, you're going over the cliff. I'm not. Did you? Why do you not want to go over the cliff? What's your problem? Well, I'm going to kill you as well. But you want to go over? Perforate carcass allows me to definitely roll past flows. Again, I ate that one and another one respawns. What's that about? No one gave you permission to respawn. Just because I knocked your friends off the edge. Else, who are you? Little repo. Here we go. He wasn't even human. Should not have been teaming up with them. He was one of these guys. They're splitting up a bit too much for my liking. You think you're doing it? Yeah, you didn't let me eat your friend. That's unfortunate. Hey. Rude. No, I wanted to eat him, but whatever. I'll take it. Here's a climbing spot where we may ease. Change and shift realities. There's no other way to do this. That raises us up. Drink this. Then we can drink this spirit fairs. Okay, we don't need to be at full health to shift. That's good. Because I'm sure it used to be that you had to be at full health to shift. But I'll take it. Maybe it was only ever a Soul Reaver thing. I put it on this game when it wasn't in this game. Spirit Gates. We'll fight this spirit realm. Which ironically, you know, we had a full sword charge before, but now that we've had to shift realm, no longer fully charged, so we can't just, you know, unleash it in this room and kill them all. Stargaze is activated. I prefer the old school ones that they sort of showed.
I felt a sense of displacement as some arcane sorcery transported me away.
Where they intended to have like Soul Reaver, old Soul.
This was clearly an ancient ruin of a vampire civilization. Perhaps here I would finally decipher the riddle of my destiny. Throughout these ruins, I found murals depicting the seminal events of vampire history. These scenes commemorated a great war between the ancient vampires and their rivals. In triumph, they banished their adversaries from the world and raised the pillars as the lock that binds them. The image of the Reaver
Old
was
school
inscribed
one looks
throughout this
way
place,
better now.
always depicted with reverence. The vampire's holy weapon
That's
was
the old
destined to
one.
be borne by their prophesied hero, for whom it was forged. But if this was my destiny, why had the Reaver tried to consume me?
Okay, I mean, he's got the Kain Reaver. But, again, you know, what if this is ultimate form where they become one? But that's not what I think is going on. Like, the old school one looks way better. Like, ruined and more pixelated. Clear. Look at his buzz cut. Did they... Oh, this is the modern. This is modern graphics. I'm wrong. they have Raziel for the modern one. Never mind. Okay. But I do like the fact that they've made it as one story rather than keep
This
switching
scene
between
depicted
them.
the appointment of the original vampire guardians, each summoned
All
to
the symbols.
serve when the pillars were raised. Each guardian is aligned to the principle of the pillar he serves, and the balance guardian is the axis of them all.
And the pillars, you can see the pillars of light in the background behind them as well. I'm admiring the artwork. I like this touch of them not going backwards and forwards between the story all the time. It's actually a good touch, but I prefer the old way of getting powers, not these ones. These ended up being horrible mazes with horrible bosses at the ends of them. Especially for Kain, a horrible maze. I still need to look for all the collectibles. Okay, we can't get anything over that. Oh, he can float down with his face open. That's nice. Okay. Stuck on a ball. Don't mind me. Hey. You think you can get away? You're wrong. He has no body, he just regains the form of those. You missed. You tried to do it. I'm coming if I punch you. You just happen to be in the way, but missed. It's embarrassing for you. Worst part of that is trying to eat them all, and he chose to absorb the one rather than eat them all. Stop trying to just eat the one. Eat them all. Don't question the stabby stabbing move. It's the new move that we learned. Okay, there's a climb up there. Where we need to go. Or stop creeping. I hate creeping. I hate creeping. First, we need the power. He didn't even put the Reaver in, did he?
At last it was done.
He used the wrong hand. With darkness. He should have put the Reaver in to forge it. No, he touched it with the wrong hand.
I knew that now the Light Temple would open to me.
Before we go up there, stop creeping. I also hate that we can't. It looks so weird. So that's just the way back out. Hi. I hate that we can't jump upwards. Okay, so it shows this in the cutscene, but it's just a cloud. When climbing, you used to be able to jump higher when climbing. Can't do that. Nothing else is cracked. So let's get out of here. Stop creeping. It just looks so dirty like this with those wings. Like, yeah, it makes sense. Like that. Excuse me? This obviously isn't the way out. Hi guys! There's an awful lot of you. Now I feel like that is the way. Look how many there are. Okay. Now I came in here needlessly. Stop fighting. Go through the wall. Excuse me? Who gave you permission to put fixed cameras? Oh my god, his head was on backwards. Who gave you permission for fixed cameras? I didn't. I certainly didn't, Raziel. Okay, so I guess I missed something. This wall? Right. You hadn't activated the Stargate yet. Check with the Dark Reaver. Hey. I need charges though. Can I get charges off you guys? Because otherwise I noticed that I've got an interesting issue that I've just invented. That is, there's no enemies to fight down here. I can get out! But there's no enemies with which to get the Dark Reef charges. Without those, we might be soft locked. Because I can get back up here, but I fight them, then we're in the same predicament again. Hey, you came down. Nice. That is never going to give me a charge, though. Never going to give me enough charge to fight this with the Dark Reaver. I would love to. I'd love to strike it with the Dark Reaver. I really would. And it's not like I can charge the Reaver with that either. Hi guys, I'm back. We're gonna fight and hope that he will take charges. You might not eating each other between rounds. The only way. Eat up. And it's not charged at all. His legs were missing a moment. And there's no enemies. And those two singular ones up there are not enough to do it. Gonna have to quit game and come back in and hope that there's a way to charge the Dark Reaver. Checkpoints. Oh no, do you know what the worst part is? I think that checkpoint's after we went round the loop. There's a distinct lack of enemies. But this is good, isn't it? Could you stop creeping though? Maybe they'll give me some enemies to fight. Nothing in here. In there. Strike the Dark Reaver. Only I could charge it. Only I could charge it. You let me get Reaver power from this thing. I could do it. There's not even any enemies up there anymore. Stop creeping. Not even any enemies up there anymore. It's too dark, too quiet. Okay, well I found a way to break the game. It's a good job that I at least sort of left that extra save. But it does mean that we need to do this whole section again. Which is annoying. Stop creeping. Down, here we go. We're just going to speedrun now. I mean, at least it recognizes that we got the skin, right? the irony is, this is like 3 separate chapters of the original game. I'm pretty certain of it, so, you know, a reset there wouldn't have been going as far back.
In this crypt, I discovered ethereal gases rising from the mold.
Is there no way to skip some? Just because, you know, we've seen that, and we're speeding back to where we were. Hi trees, I'm not even going to bother fighting you this time. Don't accidentally put on fixed camera modes. But we have to fight these guys. Try to get back to the super temple. We still have our weird rolly move. Or do I need to fight more people to get it? Hey. Health drains constantly, I know. Why do you think I'm trying to eat that hole?
These were
Mobius's people. Yeah. No need to go that way. Stop creeping. Stop creeping.
This temple's.
We're gonna go there later. Interesting. Skin that we are wearing. Needed to recollect it. Because we hadn't collected it yet. Again, this would be a separate chapter. Raziel is an owl, it seems. Question it. What happens when you steal another bottle? You know, the head might not be on properly. Okay, let's go where we can see. Stop creeping. There's the darkness up there, but we don't have the Dark Reaver yet. Hopefully, we'll get it without getting soft locks. We do need to go swimming. Somewhere. There's a whole lot of it. There it is. Oh. Well, so I'm sure in the original he used to be able to do like a super dive out the water as well, the same way he could do a crouch jump for a higher jump. So I say the original. We can't skip that cinematic. I mean, Soul Reaver 1 and 2. That's the original. The original Raziel had more powers. Hang on, there's just a way to climb up here. Okay. Me doing stupid long jumps endlessly. There's a ladder out of the water. Who would have guessed? Let's just avoid getting locked in that room and in combat. We don't need to fight the stupid things that will lock us in that room for trying to go the correct way. This is still the correct way, it's just a quicker way. What happens when you soft lock me? Need to find out. These guys might block us into combat. What? I can skirt around the outside. Yes, the door won't open because there's a big old gate in the way. Hey, rude. Can I not send you into the fireplace? No, I think you'll be the one to die. She wasn't there a moment ago. Okay, that's a weird slam onto the ground. Ground's very bouncy, apparently. You mind not throwing those things? You me now. People in YouTube, why don't you lock onto the enemies? Well, the lock on button is change camera button. At the same time, I don't do it in every game. Not necessary. Stop creeping. Stop creeping, Raziel. I wonder if I jumped past the room. Could I jump past the trigger? Probably could have jumped past the trigger. You're not dead. That's eyeball lasers. That's not your soul coming for me. The locking there is weird. Got the theme.
Destroy him. Destroy him.
No, could you send him over the cliff? God damn it. They don't want me to have any fun today. You... Off the cliff with you. You sure about that? We didn't get the spell that we got last time, or the move. If you already have. Hey, you. Bye. You got revenge. I mean, yes, I haven't been killing all the things, so that might have something to do with it. Also, he's going to creep at the wrong time, and it's going to make it so that it's going to... You just jump round the trigger? No, this is the trigger. Almost. That did nothing. Perfect. You trying to use the move to actually get some advantage? No running at me like that. Okay. Onwards. And this time... Don't softlock me. Again, good quality of life that you don't need to be at full health. I'll take it. The legs are just non-existent for a while, though, which is the craziest part. Materializes legs. Maybe the legs stayed in the ground. That's not a cinematic we can skip. And again, use the power because we can't have the power in here because it's already used up. These things just look like mods. I mean, it's long enough that, you know, the kinematic would still can't skip that one.
As some arcane sorcery transported me away.
Why am I not allowed to skip these cinematics? Because these are secret versions.
Ancient ruin of vampire.
And again, this is a long cinematic.
Perhaps here I would finally decide.
Those ones, I was going to say,
destiny.
it's irrelevant. You know, it's a kind of short one. But these, okay, that's cinematic. Yeah. Save. Leave all these guys alive. Go down here, and then hopefully we won't soft lock. But this time, I'm aware that I need to activate the stupid orbs. One leg. He had one leg. His head definitely spin like now. How dare you live? Okay, now we've got the perforate carcass. Not the details here. Use up all the juice, so I'm sure that won't come back to haunt you. Okay, hopefully he will get juice from touching this, and it should fully charge him. Touches it with the wrong hand again, not putting the Reaver in it at all. Can't skip the cinematic. Turns off the Stargate.
At last it was done. The Reaver was forged with darkness.
You can have scratching an itch
new
there.
Power coursing within
That's
the
a
red
questionable.
blade. I knew that now the Light Temple would open to me.
Okay. But also, don't have charge on your Reaver. Okay, there's a collectible in here. Okay, but the Dark Reaver is already charged by the look of it, so that's fine. Okay, so yeah, if you go between the realms, you lose the Dark Reaver, and you can't do this. That's stupid. Okay, we've activated the Stargate again. How easy you can softlock? By climbing up the ladder too early. Also, the trees never did come back to fight us. They were just there to... Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to do, Raziel. Scratch him in the cutscene, give him some itches. Yeah, no. Creep like a weirdo rather than just walk around it. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. I see the owls up there.
Ah, at last I had the means to confound those gargoyles in the mausoleum and discover what lay behind that mysterious door.
And they give you a charging point here. Okay, use Reaver spell to become invisible. I guess I haven't got enough charge, never mind. Coated in fart. Excuse me. No reason I'm not allowed out. Why am I not allowed out? Okay, let's go invisible down here. Invisible. I mean, I see there's an item up there. Yeah. Let's turn the lights on so that we can see. That didn't give us anything. Interesting. Do I need to become invisible while I'm under your gaze? Okay, I'm invisible. There's something wrong here. Okay, I had to equip a different Reaver. Never mind. Even though we were already using the Dark Reaver. It didn't quite recognize that we were using the Dark Reaver. And maybe that was the same bug that was going on in the other bit as well. Didn't recognize that we had it on. Weird. Or maybe it needed not the Dark Reaver on. Who knows? Which room had the thing? That one. So it wants me to go to the light place, or over there, which is an easy jump down. But there was a dark orb that we saw somewhere else. Why are you all charged up? Stop creeping. It's almost like you want to make a long jump here. Let's make it so that you can't make that long jump. Creeping. Somewhere in one of these halls. There's a dark orb. Maybe it's not this one at all. Ow. I mean, I'm gonna go this way. Must be in here. Down here. Up there. Yes.
The Reaver did not seem to activate this orb. I had to find the means to enhance the blade further.
Weird, because it's a dark orb and I've got the Dark Reaver. Maybe it needs light to cancel out the darkness. Okay, maybe. Well, let's go back to the other one. We'll be back. I mean, maybe that is just the way forward once you have the light reader. I might need. Skipping past everyone. Bom, bom. I help because otherwise he creep like an idiot. Now open the door. Thank you. I mean, I can fight the enemies, or I can just be invisible. Say goodbye. I don't need your charging point. I don't need to fight you because I've got a charge. Okay, there's a way out. But I don't need to fight things. I can just... Oh, hang on. What's going on over here? Blue ethereal stinkiness. What's that about? You need a shield to get in there. I see. Puzzle. Now, probably it showed us in the cutscene. This grows taller. Close. I didn't pay attention. Oh, he glows a bit more in the future.
Against all odds, I had stumbled into Kain's own mausoleum. This seemed an unlikely coincidence.
Also, that signature down there. K something. Something Fun W. Jan Fun W? I guess they're different artists. Although there is sort of like Kathy King. The signature exists in the background, but is signed over by Jan Remu. Jan Remu signed over the original artists. That is rude. You might have remastered it, but that doesn't give you permission to sign over their signature. Yes, you left it in the background, but come on. Hey. Kain! How interesting. In the mortal realm, both signatures are the same, but I guess in the ethereal realm, there's a different artist that may have done some ethereal work on it. I mean, that's an obvious way to go, but what's up here? Another thing that we can't go in. How about the secret? Bad if I shoot Kain in the face. That just opens the blue door that we saw before. Nothing else in here. So, we got a shield. Except, I don't think I picked it up, did I? I was going to say, so what was the point of that? There was a shield in there. Probably should have picked up. Heaviest crest I've found in Kain's mausoleum is gilded with his family heraldry. Perhaps it might form me a way deeper into this long abandoned cemetery. Now, the real question is, what's the upstairs tiny little bit about? Because there's obviously a way to jump up here. Oh, the door that we can't go in, obviously. Yes, of course, of course. Me being like, why would we ever go up that? Well, interestingly, we solved the puzzle before we were on to combat there. So we never needed to fight them. Bet they would have made doing that puzzle a lot harder. Stop creeping. I bet you need to go down there and move that a bit closer, really. Unless you just make the jump. Another Stargate! Again, this would be a completely different chapter, but they're just letting us do it all in one go. What am I shattering? Fire! That. Of course. Sunlight. Now what? We just leave? That can't be right. We didn't even go in the Stargate. We didn't even get the power. Am I not meant to be in there yet? Probably not supposed to have been able to do that. So for anyone that has adverts, step wants now to stop other adverts. Boom, boom. Going this way. Down here. Back to the Dark Temple. Okay, sure, I guess. We must have missed something. Something vital. What did we miss? What did I miss back here? Hey, send me back in. Turn invisible. Come on. This way. What could we have possibly missed here? What could I have possibly missed? Come on. Okay. You want me to go this way? Okay. Yes, okay. Hello? Interesting. Okay, now we go back out. I guess because we had already done the puzzle, it didn't recognize that I'd done that. Interesting, interesting. And then we must go over here again. Back in here. Okay. Now the Stargate will activate? No? But you're telling me to go through the Stargate. Well, there's a thing there. There's an egg. We probably need to climb this and hit the egg. Okay, touch the egg. The surface of a small crystalline orb is covered from geometric arching perfect interlocking facets. The orb itself occasionally pulls in and catches surrounding light, causing it to faintly glow as if yearning to be placed into that direct sunlight. Before we do that, is there anything else up here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, that's all we needed to do, was put that there. Not a soft lot, thankfully, but let's just save. Just in case.
I experienced that odd sense of displacement as I was transported to the vampire ruin once more. But this chamber was different than the first.
Even though it looked exactly the same.
In their defeat, the vampire's enemy retaliated with a terrible curse, afflicting the vampires with a bloodthirst that turned their once noble race into ravenous predators. This curse plunged the vampires into despair and apparently drove many to madness and self-annihilation. What was it that so devastated them that they were driven to suicide?
The need to feed on human souls and bloods, potentially. Again, it's nice that we don't need to switch back and forth between Kain and Raziel constantly. Activate. Stop creeping. Potentially something up there, but a little bit. Souls. Oh. Okay, there's a way right there. I had it hidden in the glow, but nothing there. I know we should just get the Reaver power, but what if there's something else? Okay, will he touch it with the wrong hand? Again, he touches it with the wrong hand. You'd think you'd put the Reaver hand.
I had succeeded. The Reaver was forged with the power of light, and now my way was clear. I would seek out Ariel at the pillars and see if she could enlighten me.
The only way out to kill you. Ow. Camera. Why was that not the dodge? That should have been the dodge button. Not jump in the air. Dodge, please. I'm gonna click the dodge button. Or just jump in the air, that works too. Guess he also has that move. Your iframes are rude, sir. How dare you? Okay, that cracked a wall and then opened the others. That's just a way up. Was there nothing else in any of these? Oh. It's not for Raziel. Stop creeping. Here's inevitably where I missed something again. Ah, this is just the top of that where we were up before. Where I was like, looks like a way. Obviously, was. It's not yet. Okay, one more to find to activate the Stargate again. We can get out of here. The only way. I don't think he needs to be corporeal to go through the gate, but maybe he does. Well, see, he has 2 legs. Look at that. The way it just looks like a brick wall, though.
I have the means now to depart the cemetery. I only needed to find the gate that would send me on my way.
Well, I've seen 2 gates that open with the Light Reaver. Ow. Oops. You didn't need to do this, mole demons. Could have all lived in peace. You brought that on yourselves. You did that to yourselves. If I go back here, I know we're not going to make that jump. I'm curious where this door goes. Maybe this one's a secret. Or maybe this is the way out the cemetery. Who knows? Just a secret thing. Wrong power. Maybe the other door is also just a secret thing. Yeah, no, it is, because the way out is where we use both Reavers. That's just going to be a collectible. The way he floats... Oh my god. The way he looks like he's got... Raziel, I never knew you were packing... boobs. Since when did Raziel have boobs? That's a very curious door. Too shiny and door-like to serve no purpose. Can't open. Since when did Raziel have boobs? I mean, yes, I get it's a different skin, but come on. Like, there's a difference between him being decayed and him just having boobs. The gate that we saw before, the way that we must go. Yes, I know, that's the proper way. I mean, I want to go down here. I don't want to go that way though. I want to go over here. The other door of light. What is in the orb door? Probably just another collectible. Pointless. Let's get it. Yep, just a little collectible. I'm pretty certain I didn't go and get them in the first original. Because they were probably a lot more hidden, and also, you know, it sort of transitioned you between the different characters 800 times before you got to that point, and you inevitably are not going to remember that's even there. By the time you get to this point of the game.
An ancient gate, sealed by the powers of light and darkness, barred the way to the pillars beyond. To depart this place and continue my journey, I would have to find the means to open it.
Like the powers that we already have.
At last, the gate yielded to the powers of light and darkness with which the Reaver had been forged. The way to the pillars was open.
At last, he only ever having just discovered the gate in this particular run, an instance. Okay, so back to Kain now. But I'm sure in the original that was like 3 or 4 separate chapters of switching backwards and forwards needed. These trees appear to be made of cardboard. Hi. That was unfortunate for him. Hey, you want to fall through the scenery? That's embarrassing for you, isn't it? Hey, over here. I want to impale you on a cardboard tree. Well, the scenery is nice and everything, with the drawn on scenery in the distance with Vorador's castle. That meant to be Kain. But very interesting. Didn't drag the guy. Oh yeah, Kain also has a head like an owl. We don't question it. It's just part of vampire nature, I guess. He hasn't learned an extra move to be able to do that yet. Also, we can't go in there yet. We need like pillars. Even though we don't have that means to do that. Let's just light the pillar.
How strange to see this
His
place
eyebrow.
long before my birth. Centuries before the
Doesn't have the
corruption
eyebrow in
set
vampire form.
that would poison the land and put me on the treacherous path I still followed. In the future, these edifices would be condemned to darkness and decay. I would cause their fall and build my empire upon their ruins. Was it still possible that with the right knowledge, the right moves, I might one day see Nosgoth restored, the pillars pure once more. My answer, according to Mobius, lay somewhere to the west of this place. I could restore the world, perhaps, but never again could I give Nosgoth back her innocence.
Except you're in the past, and you could stop your vampire self from choosing not to. And we know that killing your own former self might sort of try to trigger the timeline to correct itself by the sword absorbing itself or whatever, because it turned on Raziel after he killed his own human form, but at the same time, defy fate, and also, you know, you might change things and, you know, restore the world. Who knows? But also you might rip a hole into a demon realm in the way that we've seen in the demo of the next game. You might just do that. Okay, water, but a thing. Hey, you like water? Odd that a human would succumb to the water. Very odd, that. But at the same time, I wouldn't put it past to be able to, you know, kill his former self, prevent the ruin of everything. But he could also stop Mobius from killing his original vampire self, depending on the timeline, or human self, and stop him becoming a vampire in the first place, depending on exactly when in the timeline this is. This was a horrible jump in the original. Maybe I do need to fight these guys first. Also, you guys not want to come down here? Hey.
Die, vampire!
I guess they're not going to allow me to just bring them down. Hey, interesting move. Eat his face. Go, put him on a pedestal. That's what I was thinking. Step. But also, who needs to go up the other pillars? The obvious pillars, when you can just take a shortcut. Right, you guys need to go away. Rude! It's almost like they don't want me up there. What's up with that? Hey. No, come over here. How do you like it? Your dinner now. What'd you get? All you had to do was let me over there. You. Hey. You aren't even on the ledge. Come on. You shouldn't have buffed them. You. Out of telekinesis. No way you should have buffed them. Come on.
Die, vampire!
Throw him off! Not me. Oh. That was a nice spell you just sent up there where I'm no longer.
Die, vampire!
You guys are also on the wrong end of history now. You know that. Nice invisible wall. I hate that you are immune to being thrown off of there. You know what? He's a spike instead then. Why can't you drink him when he's on that spike? That's rude. Clearly leaking. Anything up there? There's a place.
My path ended here, offering only this empty vista. Was this another of Mobius's little jokes? Or a puzzle for which I had not yet found the answer?
There's a door. And now I found the piece. Heavy wrought stone disc is emblazoned with a single open eye that's its ever watchful sentinels its surroundings. Though its purpose eludes me, perhaps I have seen similar runes elsewhere at the pillars that might offer a clue to its use. Like the place that we already set on fire. We'll place it there. I'm sure. Me trying to take a shortcut to whatever that door is. But we can use it there. Or we can just skip along like vampires do. Just having a fun time skipping. Not demons. Place for a stone disc, you say? Hey, who gave you guys permission to come back from the cardboard trees? Not me. Stand back and behold while I put this in the thing. This rotates like my head. Oh, I saw the door. There we go. Rotates like my owl heads. What's the point of this one? Right, of course, of course. I need to light the things. We're just preemptively opening it, ready for when we come back and it closes off, you know? What we're doing. A door. Sorry, I saw a thing I want. Ah, the visage of my misplaced childhood. Eternal damnation leaves plenty of time to plan one's revenge. I can almost taste it, as it were born from hellfire, forged by the necromancer's magic. My armor resisted fire and provided me strong defense. Cloak for at least 13 seconds? Well, that's interesting. Apparently, if you float while picking up a piece of lore that freezes time. It counts for achievements for floating for a certain amount of time. Scourge of the Circle. Interesting. Undoubtedly, we didn't have the lever to do that. You can get the collectibles still. They're not following me, which is interesting. Wait, that opens the way up there. Aha! It looks like there might be a way through that mountain, but there isn't. Oh, come on. As Kain gets stuck on a piece of physics, weirdly. A 13 second. Ruse? You mind? Thank you.
Another fragment of the balance emblem. This one endowed with the properties of dimension. Perhaps this would reveal the mystery that lay west of the pillars, if Mobius spoke the truth, and there was indeed something there to find.
But in the meantime, there's also the door. It's for Raziel, obviously. Door. Who reset this? Could have sworn I had that poking its nose at the door. Look, they keep resetting this. Oh, so what were those guys that faded out of reality there? Did you see that? Who gave them permission to fade out of existence? Me? That's a lot of guys. Oh, rude. A lot of guys over the ridge there. It's a good job I got the collectible earlier.
Die, vampire!
I'm good. I don't need to die. To skip and hop. I hear people screaming as though they're falling off ledges. What happens? Okay. There's an awful lot of you guys up here. Not this way. Oops. That's ruder. Right, you guys making too much of a chance. I was like, why are you invincible? That's rude. Oh, were you guys owls as well? Because I don't think you should be. I don't think your head should be pivoting on 360 degrees. What's your excuse? I'm a vampire. I'm allowed. The trait of the undead. Who are we grabbing? Not that guy down there. Good enough. Oh, come on. Can you not just let me jump over? I knocked you down and everything. What you get? What about you? Yeah, you come down here. You go into that spot, whatever. Either way, no healer for you. When they inevitably spawn more enemies. Or they didn't. There's no one left. Attack. But what if I just did this?
The mist that shrouded this lake miraculously now cleared away, revealing an ancient citadel. So Mobius had not lied. Or perhaps this was simply another of the time streamer's illusions, meant to slow my true endeavor.
Infernal Sundering! On slamming the serpentine blade of the Reaver into my adversary, the resulting force would blast its pathetic body into the very ground beneath. Or I can just send you flying off a cliff. Also,
Malek's sheep balance emblem.
that's not how we activate, like... At flight. Hold down A, of course. You mind? I'm not the one that's meant to go out of bounds.
Die, vampire!
Fly, human. Okay, and immediately back to Raziel.
The vampire
Walking on water.
hunters, brazen as they were, feared to walk these paths. I knew one spirit haunted this place. Perhaps there were others as well.
Like Kain, because he was literally just here, but in another timeline. And look, the face is back that Kain smashed. But there's tents here. All these people. You mind? You're in bounds now. You! Oh, drink this guy's blood. You guys that are out of bounds, do you mind? It's very rude. Certainly makes it hard to fight you. I couldn't even telekinesis them from out of bounds. I charged the Reaver though. I charge up the Reaver. What, you're dead? I can then maybe hit them with a stab. That guy is a lot bigger than than he was a moment ago. Maybe that's why he stayed out of bounds. He wasn't ready yet. Ow. Mine's not buffing this guy. That's rude. Greet a soul in front of your face. Rude. Oh. It's a good job humans are equally vulnerable to water as vampires. The tattoos. Oh, you can take over. He was also doing a Mortal Kombat.
These smoldering sconces seemed as though they would ignite, if only I had a fire source.
I only had a Fire Reaver.
Die, foul beast!
Are you not caring about... Oh. I guess you must have killed her. I mean, that's one way to exercise her of demons. Oh. Tried to climb and fell over. Kill their friends. I don't think it's the best way of doing it, but... Don't mind me. I'm just gonna come in here. Hi. They hold their swords weirdly. Okay, there's a spinny thing. Button. Right, so we need to move that to there. First, we must get the thing up there. Bum, bum. Okay, that's the one that we need. Now stop here while we're here. Oh. Grab it. Now the real question is, do we need to specifically turn the thing off for it? Because I'd say that was close enough to light it, personally. But the game says, nah. That certainly looks like it would ignite that. One more. Stop creeping. It's lit. Do we need to take it anywhere else? Good enough. Into the Stargate. Hey. Hi. Into the next temple. But I think this one has a stupid boss. Nothing to say, Raziel.
I sought to unravel the mystery of my fate, and in this image lay my first clue. For this scene depicted the forging of the Reaver, the weapon destined to become my prison, and I recognized its maker. The years had changed him, but this was unmistakably the vampire Vorador, and in this era, he still lived. If I could reach him before Mobius's mob hunted him down, he would provide the answers I sought. These images chronicled Vorador's creation. As I already knew, he had not been born a vampire, but had been turned by the infamous Janos Audron. But this mural suggested that Vorador's origins were even more significant. Apparently, he was the first human to whom the dark gift had been passed. This was the vampires' desperate bid to preserve their bloodline, for their enemies had cursed them not only with bloodthirst, but with sterility as well.
I mean, if they live forever, if they're all breeding, There'd be a few too many of them, wouldn't there? You know, immortality plus having babies, that's one problem nature resolves. Can't have both. So, you know, Raziel, you're that offended by the sterility. You don't even have a stomach in most instances. I mean, by the looks of it as well. You might be lacking a lot of anything that might help. I realise I shouldn't be in this room, but I'll come back later. Down we go.
The spirit vessel was not yet activated. Perhaps there was some means for me to awaken it.
Killing the boss. Means I bet there's an achievement for making Raziel glide for 13 seconds as well, isn't there? Which obviously we weren't doing properly. The Kain's one. Yeah, no, you need a Wind Reaper. B's still trying to do the jump up move. Right, this leads just out of the chamber. Obviously we need to go through here. And there's a stupid boss fight.
Approaching the tomb, I was met by the spectre of the Guardian himself.
Eternity weighs heavily.
I have a solution.
I bear it in atonement. But your moment of existence has passed. Come and be released.
Ow. Ow. Is there anything that I can eat around here? No. It's stupid because you have immortality for stupid things, isn't it? I have to wait for specific moments that I can attack you. Okay, immortality. I can maybe hit you. No. Gotta love when the dodge move isn't a dodge. I can hit you. No. Come on. You killed your own minion, you idiot. Ow. Dude, just let me finish. Come on. Hang on, did we get a hit in there? I don't think we were meant to be able to hit you there, but I'll take it. Why was it making so weedy noises? some of these. I think in the original you were able to eat some of the souls through the gate as well. So cute.
Apparently, a single soul was not enough to activate this spirit vessel. Perhaps another spectre was lurking around here somewhere.
Through the other gates. Of course. I thought the 2 was later, but I guess it's the 2 now.
I was met by the spectre of the Nature Guardian, monstrously deformed.
Looks the same
since
as the
its
other one.
death centuries
Is a
ago.
lady.
Rejoice, creature, for today your spirit will return to the One.
What's worse than one stupid boss fight? Having to do the same boss fight twice. The trees really were unnecessary, but the invulnerability is weak. Okay. Oh, come on. At least we didn't die to it. Sorry, tree. I gotta make like a human run. Yeah. Bom, bom. Now we can get the Reaver. Fire, of course. But we need to find the things to activate. And of course they locked our way out.
As the Reaver absorbed the souls of the Nature and Conflict Guardians, it was imbued with the elemental power of fire with which their principles were aligned. I was now equipped to reach the pillars.
Good job we would never need to go back in there. Because we might get stuck on things. We definitely don't want to do that. We've already seen the one. Hey, rude. I guess we haven't activated whatever the thing is yet. Maybe that's a Kain thing. Never can tell. Way out. Creeping. Could have sworn there was way between the two places as well. Ah, second one hiding behind here. Of course. Very hidden. Are we sure that those aren't the things to light? There's not a lot else. Maybe it just wouldn't let me do it because we're in combat, but that's unusual. Right, there's the thing. Now we can light them. Course. And that's just a climbable way. Okay, Stargate unlocked. Now we leave. Power of fire. Inevitably, we're going to have a fight in here, right? Nope. Sunshine. These guys just are waiting for us to come back out. Am I neat? Who reset this? That was rude. Who gave you permission to do that? Have we got 2D trees? We have! 2D trees in a better season. Hi. It respan!
Once again, I beheld the pillars of Nosgoth.
I guess it spins on its own.
Now, following the corruption of the circle. Here I would find Ariel, the spectre of the murdered Balance Guardian, and the last.
Is she hiding in that pile of leaves back there?
The Guardian Circle. Bound here upon her death, she was doomed to haunt these pillars until her successor fulfilled his terrible duty. And Balance was
Wedding
restored.
dress? Mummy.
What manner of creature approaches?
I know you well, Ariel, though you do not yet know me.
I have no time for riddles.
Completely different face. Blue.
All you have is time. I have come to seek your guidance.
I guess she's meant to be part vampire
And you are not he.
rather than human.
But you will know him soon.
Very different.
The contagion of your kind is coming to an end.
My kind.
Her
exactly
kind.
do you think I am?
His kind, but she
Your
blue.
name shall remain unspoken, as decreed by our ancestors. You serve the one who so brutally took my life and set this tragedy in motion. But even
Ice
now,
hands? Awesome
hope
hands.
is at work. Balance will be restored, and your kind will be expelled forever.
You have pinned your hopes on Kain. He will disappoint you.
What can you know of Kain?
More than you could ever.
But why did they remaster her to be an original vampire?
You must when the time
human.
By choosing his own death. A sacrifice for the world. You don't know Kain very well.
I know what he is called to do. My faith sustains me.
Is it faith or fear? You know that if Kain refuses
That's hello. How's your day going? Hopefully it's going well.
And you begin to suspect.
Welcome.
I will not hear your poison, fiend.
Grant me the answers I require.
I think the
will
wedding
leave
dress
you
is
to your
nicer than the
pathetic
money
delusions.
outfit.
Ask then.
I seek the vampire Vorador.
Hopefully you've had a nice
To
weekend.
kill him, perhaps. Or to join him in death. But for Kain, he is the last of his kind. Mobius's mob has done its work.
My reasons are my own.
His refuge lies in the heart of the Black Forest.
An intense day. Look forward to calm tomorrow. Nice.
And may
I'm
he
not too bad,
moulder
thank
there
you.
until the end comes.
Didn't really do a lot of what I planned to do today, to be fair, but you know, these things happen, I guess. So, you know, it's not too bad. But, you know, not been an intense day for me, but yeah, hopefully tomorrow will be a much calmer and better day for you. But yeah, not succeeded in doing anything I was meant to do today at all. I've put it off until tomorrow. I will do it all then. But hopefully you have a nice calm day tomorrow. But yeah, other than that, I'm not too bad. But how was your weekend? Did you have a nice weekend? Right. It was me thinking I was dodging combat and then they locked me in. So funny with the adverts. Step one, start to stop with the rabbits. Been there, done that. Best things to do with every new day. There's new opportunity. True. Also try to get some things done tomorrow. Good luck with getting the things done. Hopefully they go well. Yeah, been putting off too much things. Some things I'll also need to do on Wednesday. Also had a alright weekend. Didn't do anything special. Was very rainy here. How was your weekend? I don't know what the weather was like actually. But I woke up on Sunday at 1 PM and suddenly the day was gone. It's like, what the heck? So, you know, also didn't succeed in doing anything on Sunday because I was like, well, if I go out now, by the time I do anything, you know, the shops will probably just be closed anyway. So, yeah, I didn't go out then. And then I was like, I'll put it off till today. And then today I was like, yeah, I don't really need to. The morning person who screams. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, like 1 PM's later than I normally would. But at the same time, I guess I must have needed the sleep or something. Otherwise, I wouldn't have stayed in bed till then, right? But yeah, just suddenly the day was gone, and then it's like, well, there's no point going out now. But other than that, you know, it was alright, just gone too quickly and then didn't succeed in doing anything. Then it's Monday and then I'll do things tomorrow. Also now with having Lena here, I'm up even earlier, morning freak. I can imagine walking the dog early probably is definitely necessary as well. But I don't know. Like, I used to stay in bed till like 10 AM, so 10 AM is a reasonable time for waking up. I used to work night. So, you know, work in pubs and clubs, so I was used to working late hours, so I guess, you know, that's my body schedule, is to be up a bit later. But it is what it is. But yeah, I'll be productive tomorrow. Night owl schedule, exactly, night owl schedule. And then, you know, it's just, my body's grown used to that over the time, so it is my schedule of I will wake up a bit later and I will go to sleep, you know, probably midnight, if not sometimes 1 AM. I think I might have stayed up a bit late on the Saturday or something. Pardon me. Yeah, I'll do shopping tomorrow for the things I need to buy. I'll go do things, I'll apply for jobs, and then I'll start writing things that I need to write for other things. I think I've got to Wednesday to really do, you know, things with that, but is what it is. But what are your plans for the rest of the week? Up to anything interesting? Must feed soon, I know. I did not give me the opportunity. Anyone alive that I can eat their soul of? Yes. Well, I guess I don't need to fight those ones. Considering the things got away. They're gonna let me out. That's like a plan. Nice, exactly. What things do you need to do? Anything in particular? Okay, there's the way to go is up there. So what is the gate? The silly thing about this is we can phase through gates. So do I need to go that way? Also have to apply for some jobs and sort some like things that want to exactly need to do some exercise as well. Went to gym class yesterday. It's actually nice. Nice. Good to hear. Hopefully get some good classes. I like the ones where they're like sort of dancey classes as well. They're good for keeping it. Hopefully the applications go well. Keeper of Secrets. His whispers echoing in my mind brought me back from the brink of insanity. Our covenant. Kain's death for my rebirth. Now I stalk the world. Serving my need for vengeance. Feeding my hunger. My insatiable hunger. Interesting that I can't press select for ages between picking that up. Keeper of Secrets. Very unique skin. Yeah. I couldn't get up at 5 AM. Not enough sleep for me. My body likes having the longest sleep. I like 10 hours of sleep. I kind of need it. Feel better with it. And sometimes it seems I'll even sleep longer than that. See, that looks like the lock to the gate or whatever, but the stupid thing is, he can phase through the things. I guess not in the whole point. He can phase through the things, so why does he need that? Oh, I need to be. I can't eat her because she's on fire. That's rude. Okay, well. He swatted us out of reality. The silly thing is, why does it send me somewhere else? Why doesn't it let me respawn where I was? That's the wrong way. Any plans for the rest of the week? Yeah, I need to go that way. Of course there's a respawn spot right where we died. Is it going to force me to fight them all again? No. Yes. No. Yes. All of them. That's fine. We were low on health before anyway, so... Ow. I need to head to bed. It's already a bit late going to bed, but I want to stop by. No worries, I appreciate you stopping by. It is half an hour past where you'd normally go to bed. I do appreciate that. But I do appreciate you coming and hanging out. Hopefully you had a lovely day, and hopefully you have a lovely night, and I'll see you tomorrow at your stream. Have a lovely day. Take care. Bye. That guy really wanted to jump off the cliff. Okay, well, just floated up and down in an interesting way. Well, they couldn't have been very good friends, considering she just smashed him with the mallet. But have a lovely night and... Oh, what was that move? Did you see that? He was off the cliff and then he wasn't off the cliff? I'm sort of stuck in the physics. Have a lovely night. And I do appreciate you popping by. This guy must be the real boss, even though he actually does, and easier than the other guy. Now, can I get the thing? Bronze disc. The seemingly inert disc of dark tarnished bronze is marked with lightly with scrolling vampiric runes. Might be the strange form of a key to the ancient gates west of the pillars that I could have literally phased through.
Attuned to the elemental principle of air.
Oh, we kept that air power from a previous game. I guess that's the reason they chose not to let you keep the powers, because then they'd have to come up with new puzzles. Couldn't just let me through the gate, could you? And now your spirit comes out. Also, he still has a face. What is with all the new skins having faces? It's not meant to have a face. Nose is, I guess in some lights it's interesting. Not meant to have a face. Oh, he's also got a big butt. But he could have phased through that gate. Without needing that key. Okay, so this is... Also, they're humans. Why did they crawl out the grounds? Explain that one game. There's a guy waiting down there. Saying, you should come fight me. The collectibles. Well, we're just gonna go in here. The power of wind, you say? You're not going to let me traverse to the other realm? can re-grab it. Okay, that stops the bottom one blowing. I guess there was a specific order to do it. But at the same time, if he'd gone into the spectral realm, fantastic. You clicked the glide too early. Howling Heartstone, perforated with many tiny holes. The corrugated surface of this strange clay vessel faintly resembled that of a three-sectioned heart. Passing breeze flows about the heart, emits a faint musical howl, filled with cascading disharmony. Or it looked like a pair of lungs, which is breathing, you know, lungs and a heart. For sure, 3 hearts. 3 hearts is musical and makes more sense. Admittedly, I could have just shot the button and moved the wand. It would have done the job for me.
I was transported to yet another ancient vampire chamber. This one apparently aligned with the elemental power of air.
Who would have guessed it was to do with air? That other chamber that we... Right? Nobody would ever know.
These murals had suffered some damage. Once again I recognized the vampire's hero, but this scene revealed something new. For here they had also depicted his destined adversary.
Also, you can see more of the adversary in
obscured,
the past.
who seemed to bear a flaming sword.
In the past, you can see body, most of his face, the adversary. But which one's truly the adversary? Like, you know, he looks creeped up. Here he looks a little less creeped up. But also, this is not Raziel and Kain, as you might assume it to be. No. One would be Kain, with Raziel in the swords. But the other one is the other guy that we've yet to see. There's a way down there. But all will be revealed. And also, Kain, obviously, holding Raziel in his sword. Raziel has no body at present, but is Reaver of Souls, would stab into this guy, steal his soul, transfer Raziel into body, and bring him back anew. Would it not? That would be the prophecy. You call them pathetic, you're the ones that are already dead. But you can't even hit me. You call me pathetic? Game? Are you okay, game? Might not have saved in a while. Surely you're okay, game. Right. Game may not be okay. I did save, right? I don't know when saved last. Save often because these sorts of things can happen. I think this might be... Can't even bring up the start menu. Where we might have to call it a day for today. Because the game decided to break. Not responding. Which is a bad sign. But yeah, I think I'll call it a day there for today. We'll catch up to where I was off screen. And then I will see you all next time. So I'll be back on Wednesday with something else. Thank you to Natalie, who was here earlier. Anyone else that might have been watching and lurking as well. Hopefully you all have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.